All right, my friends. What's going on? Good to see you guys. Look, I'm out of the truck. Look, I'm out of the truck. And we're gonna have us a beer. You guys want to have a beer with me? What's going on? Slower Dinah? How you doing? Fit Freak Trucker, good to see you. Good to see you guys. What's going on? We'll see what kind of trouble we get in today. I'm gonna hang out about an hour with you guys, and we'll see what we got going on. I'm not sure that this is working well. I believe my internet is good. Let me know if this is a steaming pile of shit or not, and we'll go from there. But anyways, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. How are you? Slower Dino, what's going on? Fit Freak Trucker, how are you? The Real Davis in the house. How you doing? Organized Chaos. Hello, hello. Wine for FU. Wine for FU. Oh, wine for Fu. Fu Man Poo. Gotcha. All right, you're having some wine. I'm going to have this Blue Moon with you guys, and that should be a good time. Jim Brown, hello. Says greetings from Utah. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ryan Sims, how you doing? Dave Kenny, let's have a beer, bro. Let's have a beer, bro. Let's do that. Absolutely. Hope the rest of you are off like I finally am and able to enjoy a beer, because that's what we need to do sometimes. Live and clear. Thank you. Appreciate that, Slower Dinah. Hopefully it's all working out good. What's up, Big Money? Hey, finally made enough money to take a weekend off. How you like that? Doesn't get much better than that. What's up with you, Big Steel? Good to see you. Once again, welcoming you to the Swift family. Thank you. Appreciate that. I am enjoying Swift. I got to be honest with you guys. I know a lot of people are real upset about that decision, but I'm having a good time. They don't micromanage me at all. They just let me mind my business, go do my load. Almost everything's drop and hook. I got to tell you guys, Swift has been fantastic. It's been absolutely fantastic so far, and made some decent money my first full week. So I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad at Swift right now. Steven Przensky, good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Been around the channel forever, bro. And it is always a pleasure to see you in the comments. What's going on, Eli? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Just sitting around here drinking beer. Let's have a beer. Absolutely. Let's see. Looks like you're driving a couch today. I am. I got me a little makeshift desk. I piled up some stuff to put my laptop on it. And we're just we're getting through it. We got us a little makeshift desk over here. Are you at home? I am not at home, but I am off. How about that? How about that? So no, not at home this week. I think I'll run another two or 3 weeks, and then I will finally head home and take the weekend off there. What's good, Swifty? Yeah, a lot's good, man. A lot's good. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I will put out a video tomorrow, probably. I haven't even recorded it yet, but Swift has done the impossible, my friends, and that will be the name of the video. So you got to just wait and see what all is going on. Oh, we got a starred comment over here. $1.99 from Isaiah. What do you got going on, Isaiah? I'm doing the Top Gun program at Swift tomorrow. I'll be honest with you, Isaiah, I don't know what the Top Gun program is. I got no fucking clue. But awesome, man. Whatever that is, good luck with it. Good luck with it. I hope it works out. I don't know what it is. What's up, Mr. Josh? Donald, all is well, sir. I've got a beer in my hand, and I'm out of the truck. Life almost doesn't get much better than that. So yeah, definitely doing good over here. What's up, Isaiah? Good to see you. Thank you once again for that $2 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You look beautiful. Thank you. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of balance. I appreciate that. The beard might need a little work. I might clean that up a little bit later, but I got my Swift hat on. And I'm just looking good today. I'm just looking good. You can't argue with that. I look amazing. Thank you so much. What's up, Leia? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Wish I had a Bia. Maybe a typo, but I got a whole bunch of these, and I'm gonna drink them all. Absolutely. Greetings from Martinsville, Virginia. Good to see you, Matt. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Best interruption I could have while doing homework. Fuck. If you fail your class, Alec, I'm not taking the blame for that. That's on you, but that's all your fault. What's going on, Robert? Good to see you. Jeez, here we go with this. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. But anyways, 69 Enzo says Durka Durka. All right, appreciate it. Good to see you get some time off. Yeah, Dave, I'm enjoying it. I was done Friday afternoon, and of course I'll head out tomorrow. I've been looking at the Swift load board a little bit, and good news with the Swift load board for anyone that cares. You know, I did a video on it last week, what I know about the Swift load board so far. And it was real slow. It was, 4 or 5 loads on the board. It's gone up to, last time I checked it today, there were 5 pages. Oh, shit, my mouse just fell off. Let me grab that. There were 5 pages of loads on the load board. Now, obviously, from a company the size of Swift, you would like to see them at least at a 50 pages of loads, right? But that is a huge improvement over last week. So super excited with this load board. And we'll go from there, but yeah, finally to respond to actually what you're saying, finally took some time off. Well, it hasn't been that long because I was at Western Flyer. I went home. I was home for three or 4 days. I don't even remember, if I'm being honest. And then while I was at home, I was getting everything finalized with Swift. And then it was just return the truck to Western Flyer, then go out to get my truck from Swift. And I still ran 2 full weeks after that. I got some hair in my mouth. I'm a real professional, my friends. I got some mustache hair in my mouth, but I fixed it and I'm better now. But I think it was 3 weeks total before I took some time off. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever done. Who was the Zodiac Killer? There was someone that I was accusing of being the Zodiac Killer for a while. In YouTube terms, well, I guess I'll just come out with it because I kind of got afraid to say it for a minute. But in YouTube terms, as far as YouTube truckers go, Beetle Bailey. Beetle Bailey is definitely the Zodiac Killer, and you can't convince me otherwise. Sam says, what's up? Not much, Sam, just chilling with you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Don says, man, I've worked at hospitals that people have said were shit that I enjoyed, and others I heard great things about that have absolutely sucked. Sometimes you just have to jump and try it yourself. Exactly, Don. And I mean, there may be a time where I get disappointed with Swift or something doesn't go well. Got to be honest with you guys, though. It's been good. It's been really good. They just give me a load and I have the option to go find one, but the load board just isn't where it needs to be yet. But they just give me a load. I accept it or not. So far, I've accepted all of them. I turned down one because they did do what any trucking company does. I was going to take home time or time off, whatever you want to call it, which I'm doing right now. They did try to assign me another load, and I just told them no. And there was no argument, no nothing. They just said, okay. And I went on with my life. But so far, Swift has been really, really good. I'll be honest with you. It's been really awesome over here. I mind my business. They never call, and I'm looking at myself in my camera. I wish I would have fixed the beard before I went live, but fuck it. I'll just be ugly for this video. It's just, but yeah, Don, to your point, it's been good. I have no complaints at all. And thanks once again, Isaiah. I don't skip ahead on the super chats because then it screws me up on where I was on the comments, but appreciate you with the $2, man. Thank you so much. Let's have a beer. Why not? Absolutely. What's up, guys? Glad I could make it. Well, we're all glad you could make it too, Alan. Absolutely. We're all happy you're here. I don't really have much to talk about today, but I'm sure you guys know these live streams are normally just responding to questions and comments anyways. I don't really have a topic. At all, but glad you're here anyways. I would love to connect with you. I have some questions about Swift and don't want to ask on social media. How can I contact you? So look, I'll throw this in the comments here. The easiest way is Snapchat. I apologize to everybody that added me on Snapchat because sometimes, like, you guys will send me snaps or pictures or text, and I'll just shoot you a quick response if I even shoot a response back sometimes because I'm in the middle of a lot of stuff. So I apologize if I don't always respond in a good way. But let me go ahead and drop my Snapchat in the comments here. It's the easiest way to talk to me. honestly. So right there in the comments is my Snapchat. That's the best way. That's the best way. And for everybody who tells me, well, I don't have a Snapchat, just sign up for one. It's free. You know, it's free and easy to do. And that's the easiest way to contact me is on there. Leia says, I still can't believe it's true you're at Swift. I'm not saying Swift is bad, just can't believe you. Well, at least I'm not at Prime, right? I'm just playing. No, I think it was something worth trying as a 10-year veteran of trucking. Let's go over there and see if it really sucks. And if it does really suck, well, we get some videos out of it, we move on, and we do something else. We do something else. Did you get an automatic or manual couch? All automatic, baby. All automatic. This thing just, I don't have to do nothing. It's just here for me. I lay down and I'm comfortable. I sit here and I'm comfortable. It's perfect. It's perfect. No knobs, no levers, no nothing. Just, it's all you ever need. Necromancer. Yo, Josh, do you have Swift flip-flops yet? They sent me a link. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. They sent me a link in a text to the Swift store. And I was going to go on there and just buy a bunch of Swift gear. But I have no idea where that text is anymore. I'll look for it later. But I might go buy all kinds of Swift gear. And yeah, flip-flops are on the list for sure. I don't have any yet, but I will have some. What are we drinking, boys? Well, I got Blue Moon. I got Blue Moon. That is my old go-to when it comes to having a beer. Love me some Blue Moon. So that's what I got. Let's see. Matt says, how do you normally handle steep grades like going down them? So it's been made stupid easy because of automatics. A lot of people tell me they have no control on mountains in an automatic. And if I'm being honest with you, I don't understand that. I'm one of those mountain folks, guys. I'm one of the hill people. Like, I'm from Colorado, right? So if anybody knows about going off a damn mountain, it's me, right? And honestly, Matt, it's super easy. Set your jakes in the max top position, you know, and come up on your downgrade very slowly and just let the jakes do the work. As a matter of fact, unless you're really heavy, you might need to give it some gas every once in a while just to get your speed back up, because those jakes are going to slow you down real good. Driving off a mountain, well, driving down a mountain, let me say that the right way, is easy. There's really nothing to it these days. There was a time that it wasn't easy, but now there's nothing to it. Nothing to it. Take your time. Now I have an excuse not to work. There you go. You're not going to grow anything on that farm hanging out with me, but well, maybe you will, because you don't have to watch stuff grow. It just grows. So no, you're good. You can just hang out. Yeah, I think you're good. Your farm will be just fine for the next hour. This ain't Cobra King. Just fucking, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Greg, but you're probably right. Had me some sausage, gravy, and biscuits today. There you go. I met up with my my thumbnail artist. We were running like the same way in opposite directions. So we stopped and had breakfast last week. I think he got the biscuits and gravy, and it looked good. It looked good. But me being, you know, as fancy as I am, I got an omelet with feta cheese and spinach in it. And oh, that was good. That was good shit. But the biscuits and gravy, you can't go wrong, Steven. You can't go wrong. What's the veteran trucker Swift experience so far? Yeah, I'll be kicking out videos, obviously, on that. Monday, I definitely got a plan for a Swift video. But the answer right now, Grow the Farm Up, it's good, man. There's nothing to it. Honestly, one of the easiest trucking jobs I've ever had. There's no stress. There's no nothing. It's just go grab that load. It's already preloaded. Drop and hook. If you need to scale it, go scale it. Most of the time, they're real light, though, like under 30,000 pounds anyway. So you don't have to go scale them most of the time. Sometimes you do. And then you just go drop it when you get there. And then you go do the next load. And that's it. That's the whole job. It's so fucking easy, you know. What beer are you having, Budweiser Coors? You maybe asked that before I showed, but having my Blue Moons today. Having my Blue Moons. When I get there, it'll be 0 pages because of 10 pounds of swinging meat. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Take all the loads off the load board. Leave none for the rest of us. Absolutely. I like your attitude towards it. I think you should take all the loads off the board. Absolutely. Alex said, I would drop all tasks just to watch the live. Well, I hope I'm entertaining today. I'm a little out of my element. I'm not in my truck, and I feel like I'm echoing off the walls in here. So I hope I'm a little entertaining at least. But yeah, glad you would drop everything to do that. Hell, if they keep you running and don't miss with you, that's the good. Yeah, exactly, Dave. That's what we're out here. That's what we're out here to do, right? Make money. I don't doubt there will be a time when I feel like sitting too long, feel like I'm sitting too long waiting for a load. It's going to happen. It's just, if it doesn't happen too often, Dave, then we're good, right? Absolutely brilliant. We're good with that. So it's going to happen. It's trucking. And I just have to understand that sometimes. But as long as it's not happening too much, fucking perfect. Who are you voting for this time? I think everybody probably knows the answer to that, Data World or Data Word. I'm probably just going to not answer that because the comments will go fucking nuts. Everybody will go crazy. Timmy Jr. I've been meaning to tell you, Timmy Jr. I have been a huge fan of Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, obviously, for a long time. I have some action figures at home of Ash, and I got the Pit Witch that he fights in. The fuck's it called? I just said it. Army of Darkness. So I got some stuff like that. So I always appreciated your profile picture there. Hey Josh, how's life? Look, it's like this, Nick. I'm sitting on a couch and I got a beer and I got my vape. I got to be honest with you, Nick, life don't get much better. That's it right there. That's what I've been working so hard for, is weekends like this. So yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. So what happened to your old channel and why was it deleted? It was me that deleted it. Actually, I'm going to put out a video maybe next week, sort of about my tendency sometimes, which I'm sure you guys know if you watch a lot, my tendency to focus in on all the negativity of YouTube. You guys know I do that sometimes, right? And how I'm trying to, do better with that. I'm going to do a video on that whole topic for you next week. But what had happened, Nick, or I'm sorry, Sam, my fault, Sam, I got real drunk, right? I got real drunk. And then I said a lot of stupid shit that I probably shouldn't have said. And made a lot of stupid fucking videos that I probably shouldn't have made, and got really, really in my emotions, Sam, to the point that it was actually starting to affect my family around me in a negative way. And in my drunken rage, I deleted the channel. I just straight up pushed the delete button on a nearly 80,000 subscriber channel. But that's okay, Sam. I feel like I needed the restart. I needed to start over and do it again and try to do it the right way. Now, I am human, Sam, and everybody else here. So there are going to be times where I slip and I maybe handle things the wrong way. But if you were here for the last channel, I was off the fucking rails. And it wasn't good. So I deleted it. I took a few months to myself, and I'm back and trying to make good videos now. And that's what happened. I deleted it. It wasn't deleted by YouTube. I didn't violate the terms of service or anything. I pushed that delete button. And then the next week I was like, fuck, what have I done? What have I done? I'm starting the Swift lease tomorrow. Can't wait. Awesome, Chris. Yeah, that's cool. They got the 2 different lease options. I don't know what it's called when you lease a brand new truck. But I didn't do that one. I did the other one, the MRP lease. But there's options, which is cool. And yeah, that's awesome, Chris. So far, Chris, I'm 2 weeks into it. I did. I need to check on something. I don't know when our fucking paydays are. I have no fucking clue. Is anybody else here a Swift lease operator or owner operator? Because I got no clue when our paydays are. But as of right now, they owe me $2,300 for the last week I did. That's not bad, Chris. That's not bad. So you have a right to be excited. Let me jump on over here. Ryan Sims just grabbed a channel membership. Appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you. Those channel memberships are only $1.99. You literally get nothing for it. It just helps support the channel. So thank you, Ryan, for grabbing that membership. Appreciate you, man. I figure it's a pretty cheap price if anybody wants to to do that. And all, like I said, all it is if you like the channel, you're enjoying the content, and it's worth $2 a month to you to just kind of help support it, then by all means, I appreciate that for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Can you give us an idea of the settlement after truck payments without getting too personal? Yeah, I may have done that just a little bit right now. I need to figure out what the fucking pay periods are, but they owe me $2,300 right now, but also my truck payments haven't started. I don't know when my truck payments start. You'd think I would have asked all these things, right? But so if you were to take out the truck payment, and that's not the best week I could have ran for sure, but it's okay. My truck payment's going to be right around $500. So what are we talking? $1,800 to me after everything. Look, it's not the greatest money in the world, but can I survive off of $1,800 and still save money? If I did that every week, absolutely. Absolutely, I could. And I could run harder than that too. So as you know, there's a lot of variables in trucking. Some weeks you're going to be up, some weeks you're going to be down. After the last week, if you throw in my truck payment that hasn't started yet, I would have brought home $1,800. I understand there's a lot of people bringing home a lot more money than that, but I'm happy, right? I'm happy. I'm doing what I want. I'm minding my fucking business, and I can't. That almost has. How do I say that? Like, there's almost no money that can compensate for just minding your fucking business and driving the truck. And when I wanted to come home, it was no big deal. It was just cool, whatever, go do your thing. So there's a lot to be said for that too. I understand I'm not making the most money in the world, but happiness sometimes is important. What's up, Heston? How you doing? Good to see you. Love is beautiful. What a great screen name. My God, I need to drink a beer after that. Love is beautiful. Hold on. I'm going to read your comment in a minute. Oh, fuck, I dropped my vape. Damn it. My old ass can barely bend over to grab shit anymore. That took me a minute, didn't it? Anyways, love is beautiful. I'd always said I'd be homeless before working with Swift, but I checked them out and would still rather be homeless. Well, at least your screen name is very nice. I'm just kidding. But hey, that's fine. If Swift ain't for you, I think that's cool too. Got to roll, but listening until the end. Thank you, Fit Freak. Appreciate that. Alan says, good to see your channel steadily growing. Thank you, Alan. Yeah, we're doing good, man. We're doing good. I can't be mad about this. We've had some good growth, and we'll keep trying. We'll just keep trying. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Frank, you having a Corona? Corona's not bad. I don't mind a Corona. Yeah, I don't mind them too much at all. I'll grab one every once in a while. Night flatbed driver, what's up? What's up, Jake? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm part of your family now, but I don't do flatbed. Fuck all that. You're a better driver than me. Drinking Old Chicken here? Boy, I hope that's a name of a whiskey or something. Because if not, then that sounds terrible. Yeah, I hope that's like some sort of whiskey or something. Budweiser, there you go, Ryan Sims. You're going to shit yourself tomorrow morning, though. Guarantee you that. Promise you that. Rocket Fuel malt liquor or nothing. I don't know what that is, but that sounds potent. So enjoy that. Do you have a quick tip or two for moving from being company to being a lease driver? I don't. I imagine you're talking about Swift, maybe your company over at Swift. I imagine that's just a phone call, if I'm being honest with you. You probably just need to call up. Maybe if you don't get the right person on the line, ask who you need to talk to. I bet it's as simple as a phone call, if I'm being honest with you. Vodka tonight. Heston is not fucking around. Not fucking around. And Ryan's got the Tito's. There you go. There you go, Ryan. Absolutely. Frank says Tito's is a PTSD trigger. Yeah, that's like that for some people. I know for a lot of people it's what's the other one? Tequila. Tequila will trigger some bad memories for people for sure, but sometimes it's vodka also. Yeah, absolutely. Praise Cobra's magic. I have no idea what's going on there. It's so hot. I'm in the trailer in the hills of Bangor, Pennsylvania with no AC. I'm dying about to chug Coronas. Why are you in the trailer, Frank? What's going on with you? You got to get up in the front of the truck. Does your truck not have AC? Is that what you're saying? If your company and your truck don't have AC, Frank, I don't know what your situation is, but if your company and your truck ain't got AC, demand a motel room. demand a fucking motel room. 1 billionth content creator. Thank you so much for the $2. She says, here's my last $2. It's hard out here. I hope that's not your last $2, but thank you. And I had kind of made mention of that reaction video made about you in my last video. I didn't expect it to be a very highly viewed video, the one about TikTok being banned. But if you haven't checked out that video, maybe stop by and have a look. 1 billionth content creator. But keep doing what you're doing. I understand what you're doing, and keep rolling. But don't ever give me your last $2 again. Don't do that. But I appreciate you nonetheless. Let me get back up here. Does Swift or any other company allow concealed carry for drivers? Plus, I honestly thought Swift was named after Taylor Swift. So I don't think so. But a lot of that doesn't have to do with trucking companies. It has more to do with state laws. So that's when you sort of get into like the weird things. And Swift, the trucking company, is much older than Taylor Swift. So no, Taylor Swift was named after the Swift Trucking Company, and that's a fact. You can Google it. That's 100% true. So you can look it up. If you ever get to Baldwin, I think that's Wisconsin. You would think I know state abbreviations by now. Exit 19 on 94. Stop by and try the chicken tikka marsala and garlic. Oh, that does sound good. That does sound good. I like some good Indian food. I haven't had it for a while. Maybe tonight, Indian food might. I'll think about that. I haven't had some Indian food for a while, yeah, but that's a good idea. Eventually, we'll all work for Swift and Walmart. Yes, you're probably right. Yeah. So yeah, I think you're probably right about that. Gray says King Cobra is Casper, Wyoming's only YouTube celebrity. Okay, because I'm a little bit of a older country music fan, and I think that Chris Ledoux, if you guys know Chris Ledoux, I think he is a Casper, Wyoming celebrity also. I don't think he was born there, but I believe he died there, and they got like statues of him and stuff like that. So I don't know about King Cobra, but sounds like Casper's got at least 2 celebrities, and that's pretty good for Casper. That is in the middle of fucking nowhere, so that's pretty good. In other words, yeah, in other words, One Shot G, thank you for the channel membership. Also, we've got 2 channel members today, 2 new channel members today. So thank you. Appreciate that so much, you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. I'm so happy to see how this channel's growing and all you guys enjoying the videos. I'm happy I'm bringing you guys a product you enjoy. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Cheers, Steve. Yeah, beer in one hand and vape in the other. I didn't know which one to cheers with, so both sounds good. Both sounds good. I'm kind of just sipping on this beer because I do have stuff to do today, and I don't want to be like passed out, like drunk or anything. So, what's up, Gaming with Will? I'm enjoying a little time off. You know how I am. You guys know how I am. It's I'm on my just about 3rd day off, and as much as I love to hang around, it's like, okay, it's time to start moving into work mode again. I looked at the load board a little bit earlier to see if there was anything to get me out of here, but nothing yet. But I will look at the load board a little bit later. And it's Swift. So even if I don't find anything on the load board, I know they'll find me a load. So, kind of starting to get back in that work brain. But yeah, I am enjoying some time off. Absolutely. I have rested a lot, made some good food, ate some good food. I made a steak last night, guys, that blew my fucking mind. I have never been good at like pan frying a steak. I've never been good at it. So I sat there yesterday reading, tutorials or watching tutorials and stuff. And it's always high heat, 2 minutes on each side and eat your fucking steak, right? But I've never trusted that for some reason. And yesterday I went ahead and did it. I seasoned the steak up real nice, right? And high heat. I used olive oil. Some people say olive oil's not the best choice. There's other oils they prefer. But I hit that fucking steak 2 minutes on each side, high heat and olive oil, and seasoned up nicely. Fucking brilliant. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. So I learned another way to cook steaks when I don't have a way to grill. And with that said, I might find a way to just start pan frying steaks in my truck every day, because that was fucking delicious. Oh, it was so good. I still got like half of it left. So after this stream, I'm going to fuck that thing up. But it was I'd say it was rare. It was probably rare, but fucking delicious. Just fucking delicious. So yes, to answer your question, I'm very much enjoying my time off. I don't know what to put here. It says hello, good, hello. I don't know why I said good, but hello. It's good to see you is what I meant to say. So thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Hello, hi, and howdy. Hello, Al. Good to see you. Fire is hot. Safety alert. Yeah, BOC. I forgot to respond to your other text because I'm enjoying a weekend off. But yes, I had heard you had an unfortunate incident with some fire. So still not Sophia, good to see you. You know what, I'm an asshole. Still not Sophia. I have an email in my inbox from you that I don't think I responded to. I read it and then I was like, I don't know what to say right now. And then I meant to respond to it, and I think I never did. So I'm sorry, still not Sophia. I never responded to that. I apologize. Sorry about that. Gotta go, Josh. Have a great weekend and make much money. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, you have a good weekend too. And thank you for supporting this channel and the old channel for as long as you have. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming by. Alex says, hey, Josh, I have a question. I've been trying to figure out how long I've been watching you. I think I watched you before I got into trucking, but I'm not sure. How long ago were you at Melton? Oh, shit, Melton. That only lasted like a week. If I were to guess, Melton was around 5-6 years ago, but I might be a little off on that, Alec, if I'm being honest. That was a while ago for sure, but that's all I got for you. I'm not really sure. Let's jump over here to One Shot G with the $2 super chat. I'm getting my CDL with Rails soon. Got any tips? Generic tips only, One Shot G, if I'm being honest with you. Listen, pay attention, ask questions. If you don't understand what somebody's saying, ask questions. Be respectful, understand you're still learning, and a lot of things aren't going to make sense and you might feel overwhelmed. Ask questions, take your time, you're going to be just fine. I know those are all very generic tips, but it's about the best you can do, right? Just take your time, learn everything, and if you don't understand what's being said to you, ask someone, because you don't want to get in a truck and have no clue what somebody meant, right? What is the future of trucking in your opinion? I'm not sure how to answer that. There was a time where I was convinced that automation was going to take over. And then you see all these companies that are doing automation just drop out. They go bankrupt. I think there's still a couple out there that are trying it. They run some automated loads in Texas. And I actually believe in technology. I've seen technology advance a ton in my lifetime, to the point that I think at some point they could learn to navigate mountains and snowy roads and things like that. But if they're only able to test in Texas right now, I think we're okay. I think as far as anybody watching this video right now, I think we've still got a career in front of us. That's the I guess the technology portion of it. I think we still have a career for anybody our age that's old enough to watch this video and think about trucking. But as far as like the economic side of it, I haven't put a ton of thought into it, but everybody's trying to, lower the rates of shipping to the point that almost right now it doesn't make sense to be a trucker anymore. And we're going to see that swing at some point, because when more and more people say, well, it doesn't even make sense to be a trucker because I could just do something else for $900 a week or whatever, then we're going to see the demand for trucking go back up. And that's probably going to swing back and forth until the fucking end of time. But right now we're in a weird situation where it almost doesn't make sense to be a trucker right now because there's not a ton of money in it. I don't know if that answers your question, but we've got a lot of challenges in front of us as a trucker, but I don't think technology is ready to replace us yet. I think we've probably got a good 20-year run, I'd say, before they're ready to fully replace us, but they are working on it. They're definitely working on it. So we'll just see what happens. Okay, this guy's kind of a dick, and we don't like dicks around here. So we just kick assholes out the fucking door. Because fuck them. Because fuck them. Hi, Sugar Tits. Cheers. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. And hi to you, too. Also, Sugar Tits. Thank you. So, where were we? Let's have a beer. Oh, that's a great idea, Barbara. Hold on. I have one right here. That's delicious. Good call by Barbara. Thank you. Appreciate that. About the smartest thing I've heard all day. Let's see. I know I watched you even before you were at Melton. That is just the oldest video that I can remember. Yeah, I want to go with 5-6 years ago at Melton. I could be off on that, though. I might be off. Bev, what are you doing? How are you doing, I meant to say, but what are you doing also? What are you up to, Bev? Stay awesome. I'll try. I'll try to do that, Bev. I'll do my best. Trucker Don says 2. Thank you, Trucker Don. Sorry. I'm coughing a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Every time I see a Swift truck, I think of you trucking. So, funny thing, I don't know if that dude's watching, but I saw a guy in Idaho a couple days ago, a few days ago maybe. And if you're in the comments, dude, let me know, because that was actually kind of funny. It was this black dude. He was walking across the truck stop parking lot in Idaho, right? And I was kind of making fun of him a little bit because I'm kind of an asshole. And he was wearing cowboy boots. He was wearing a cowboy hat. And he looked good. Don't get me wrong. This dude was fucking killing that look. I'm like, damn, son, save some for the rest of us, right? This dude looked fucking good walking out there. But he was walking in front of my truck, and I felt like he was walking too slow. So I was in my truck making fun of him. And I'm like, come on, Tex, walk faster, right? Because it was kind of funny, just because the whole image he had. I'm like, get out of my damn way, you know, and calling him a Texan, a filthy Texan, and all kinds of things. And he turned around as he was walking by me, and he like must have recognized me because he got a big smile and he's like just pointed at me, and I'm like, ah, shit. And I pointed back at him. But then I was all awkward. I'm like, I could have just like stopped the truck and rolled down the window and said what's up to him real quick, but I didn't. And I just kept driving. But anyways, that dude was killing that style. He was absolutely killing it. But I was making fun of him in the truck while he was walking by also. But yeah, you'll see me out there. I'm out there for sure. I still remember your other video on your old channel, which is called Looking Back on I Had to Kick a Trainee Out of My Truck. Will you re-upload that video too? I don't know if I have that video, if I'm being honest. And that video might have been an overreaction, because sometimes I do that, to the trainee video, like blowing up in real time on me. And I kind of like freaked the fuck out. And I was reading too much of people's negative comments, like I do sometimes. And people were saying, you should have done this and you should have done that. And like, then I was like, well, I mean, yeah, in hindsight. And that's why I made that video. I don't know that I have it, but I probably wouldn't re-upload that one, if I'm being honest with you. I probably wouldn't do that. He's selling me on Swift in this market, also a 10 plus driver. Well, the market's shit. The market's absolutely shit. I'm not going to say that every week at Swift is going to be good. I'm not going to lie to you guys about it. My first full week was great. It was absolutely fantastic. So that's all I know so far. That's all I know. I will say, Josh, the one time you did Truck Simulator from home drunk was so damn funny. Just saying, thank you, Dave. I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to doing that again. You know, so I'm getting drunk and doing Truck Simulator, but I don't really have the setup for it right now. But it's possible. I wouldn't mind doing those again. Trucker Don says 6 weeks. I'm not sure what we're talking about there, Trucker Don, but yeah, 6 weeks sounds good. Swift website says the first check will typically be delayed 3 weeks. I wonder if that's the... Oh, you know what? I better find out, huh? I better call him and find out, but I don't really know. I don't really know. He's selling me on the lease as well. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not trying to sell you guys on anything, but it's going well. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad right now, if I'm being honest with you. Told you a while back that if you hit 10K subscribers by the end of July, I'll buy as many beers you can drink if I run into you at a casino. By end of July, we might get 10K, Nick. It's end of April now. 3 months to do it. I don't, unless I have a few videos really, really pop off, Nick, I might not make that. I appreciate your confidence. Right now, I'm seeing about a gain of 450 a month. That's kind of where we're at for this month. So let's just round that up to 500. We're going to be like 1,500. What are we at? Maybe 7,500 now, give or take. I'm seeing 9,000, Nick. I'm seeing 9,000, but maybe we have a couple videos do well. Thank you for your confidence. So, agreed, Dave. Classic stream. Yeah, absolutely. Was that the one about the yeah the drinking while playing Truck Simulator? It's a thing we might look at in the future, but I don't have it all the setup for it anymore like I used to. But anyways, yeah, we'll see how it goes. The Swift cover fuel, not for me. Not for me because I'm a lease operator, owner operator, whatever way you want to look at it. But yeah, if your company, yeah, of course, like any company, they're going to cover fuel, but not for the lease operators. No. What's up, this guy Trucks? What's up, 1 billionth content creator? I know I addressed your super chat earlier, but good to see you nonetheless. 1,800 is great in this economy. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Absolutely. Hey, Josh, Willie sucks the big one. I don't know. Willie's kind of funny sometimes, honestly. Sure, he goes too far. Sure, he does. Absolutely. But he is kind of funny. He is kind of funny for sure. My company like that 1,500 as a company driver. There you go. I mean, that's not the worst thing ever either. That's not bad. Make 12 to 1,400 a week. I'm fucking happy. There you go, Ryan. Absolutely. For me, it takes... I guess it would take 1,200 a week to cover my bills at home. Not that you guys give a fuck about my bills at home, but it would take about 1,200 to do that. But then there's also, my wife works, and then there's a little bit of YouTube income and stuff too. So, if I can bring home $1,000 on average, $1,000 a week being on the road, I'm pretty happy. I mean, I can be content with that. Obviously, I'd love to do more for sure. If low layover, that is good. Load board too. Exactly. And I could see, I don't imagine the load board has done much since this morning, but I'm going to log into it. I finally made myself a shortcut on my desktop so I don't have to go through all the nonsense to get to the load board. Let me see if there's anything on here out of where I'm at for tomorrow. I doubt there will be, but I'm going to check it out anyways. So as I was saying a couple days ago, the load board only had like 4 or 5 loads on it last week. And now it's got, it's still up to 5 pages of loads on it. Let me see if there's anything within 100 miles of me for tomorrow. I'm going to say probably not, but I'm going to look right now because I might as well book one if there is one. And no, the answer is no. I'm going to go out 200 miles just in case, just to see. Nope, nothing on their load board for me right now. But I'll check it in the morning. The load board is there, guys. It's not as there's not as many loads as you would hope. But last week it went from 5 loads to 5 pages. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we'll just wait till it gets there. So I'm not running off the load board yet. I would love to be, but it's just not there yet. Do they allow you to run regional on lease, or do they? No. So that's the cool thing, David, about Swift. Bro, you could do the lease if you want, and you could ask about dedicated accounts in your area. Swift's got so many goddamn dedicated accounts that you could do that too. I guess if you want to take a negative from that, you quite don't have the freedom necessarily that you would want to as far as dispatching yourself if you go dedicated, because they're going to dispatch you at that point. But yes, they've got regional stuff. They've got dedicated stuff. So with that, David, you would just want to get on the phone with them and say, this is what I'm looking for. I want to do a lease, and I'm looking for something to this region. They're going to tell you what options they have. And if those options work for you, might look at it. If they don't work for you, oh, well, you tried, right? You tried. Danny says, what's up, bro? Been with Swift for 11 months. We'll be leaving next month. There you go, Danny. Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome, man. I have only been here, I guess I'll be starting on my 3rd week this week, I believe. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I hope you found a good opportunity for you. I got a 30-pack of stones. There you go. I used to buy them like that too. They're cheap as hell, dude. And I don't even mean that in any kind of negative way. Buy you 30 cheap beers. That's a good fucking day. That's a good day. Frank says, you keep me motivated, bud. I work for Cisco Foods. You got me wondering what the fuck I'm doing. Well, I've heard the food service makes good money. I don't do stuff like that. Ever since I was a teenager, I'm not like in bad shape or anything, but like I have a muscle in my lower back that will tighten up real bad if I like do too much physical work. So that's why I've always avoided. I can do physical work, but then I need like 3 days off to recover, right? And I've never been to a doctor for it, never got it figured out. So when I start doing the physical work, I'm out. Like I can't keep doing it. So that's kind of why I've stuck to what I'm doing. But if you're able to do food service, I heard there's good money in it, Frank. I heard there's really good money in it. So if that answers your question about what the fuck you're doing, you're making some money. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. I have a couple mini bottles of Fireball and some wine. There you go. There you go. Oh, excuse me. I was burping up a little Blue Moon there. That's how it goes sometimes, though. I drank 20 Bud Lights yesterday. There you go. Yeah, you probably shit yourself too, Daniel, but it was fun. You had a good time, so absolutely. Check out P&B Transportation in Bismarck. The truck don't have all the electronic crap, 595 horsepower engine, 13 speed trans. I make 110K as a company driver. Well, that sounds like a good deal. Sounds like you're doing well. I don't necessarily mind some of the electronics. My truck does not have the lane departure warning because you know how sensitive those things are, right, guys? You know how sensitive those things can be. So I like that it doesn't have that, but I don't mind a lot of the other stuff. And if I'm being honest, I'm in this automatic now. Love it. I love just cruising down the road. I can shift gears, but fucking why? Why do it? But that's the point I'm trying to make. Love is beautiful if you are happy and they're giving you what you need out of it. Cheers to that. That's what a lot of people forget about trucking is you can do whatever the fuck you want. And if you found the spot you're happy, fuck, you did good. You did real good. Do you like to drink Budweiser, Coors, Miller, Genuine Draft, and you like Canadian beer as well? I don't really drink a lot of those. If I ever do like Budweisers or Bud Lights, it's the, I'm going to sound like a white motherfucker as I say this, but the cheladas, I think those are really, really delicious. I enjoy those, the spicy ones. But that's as close as I get to anything like those beers. But hey, a lot of people like them. And there we go again, 1 billionth content creator with our last $2. Thank you. I appreciate that. Southern Comfort, some nightmares that don't follow it up with orange juice because you're thirsty. Hold on, let me try that again, Jackknife. Maybe I'm bad at reading. Southern Comfort, some nightmares with that. Don't follow it up with orange juice because you're thirsty. I'm not sure what's going on there, Jackknife, your name's not Southern Comfort. But I wouldn't. There's a lot of things you don't want to follow up with orange juice because it really changes the flavor of orange juice. So Southern Comfort's one of those things. I mean, you could do vodka and orange juice. That's a screwdriver, right? But there's not a whole lot of any kind of liquor that I would follow up with orange juice. That just sounds all bad. Microwave don't heat food in the truck, but it turns on and makes noise. I would say your microwave shot, if I'm being honest with you. If it's turning on and making noise, but not heating up, if you're asking me, I don't know if you're asking me, but that doesn't sound like a truck issue as much as it sounds like a microwave issue. Tony says, go Avs. I don't know how the Avalanche is doing right now, but I don't know that if they're doing well, that's pretty cool. Last I knew, maybe a couple years ago or something, they were a pretty good team. I don't know what they're doing, but Denver's also got the Nuggets that apparently are fucking good at basketball. And how about Denver? Sounds like they finally drafted a quarterback. Like, I don't know. We're going to see how it goes, but maybe you guys know more about Bo Nix than I do, but sounds like people are pretty excited, if we're talking football for a minute, about Bo Nix to the Broncos. So hopefully Denver has a few good sports teams here soon. I don't know how the Avalanche is doing myself, though, Tony, but hey, keep cheering for them. I've heard they're pretty good. I'm at home, not the same trailer. Oh, gotcha. All right. Will you ever train for Swift? Plan on getting my CDL soon and thinking about joining Swift. I probably won't, Dustin, if I'm being honest. Now, if there was enough money in it, and I'm being honest with you, there's no sense in me doing it if it doesn't pay enough to justify putting someone in my truck for weeks. But the big problem is I've gotten so used to just being by myself in the truck. It's hard to have someone else in there. And I carry so many things on my truck now, I don't really have room for another person. I used to pack real light when I went on trucks, when I get a truck and all that. But now I've been at it for all these years. I carry a lot of stuff on my truck, and I just don't have room for another person to keep my same lifestyle that I have now in the truck. So I don't think I'll ever train. That's not to say for sure that I won't, but I just really don't see it happening. Jack or rum and Coke if you're going for a fast buzz. I don't know which one's faster, but I prefer the taste of rum, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, I like whiskey too, but rum and Coke, oh, that's good shit. That's good shit. Will do. All right, 1 billion content creator. Sounds good. Aaron says you are my hero. Well, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, there's a lot to look up to over here. Do you arm wrestle with these big guns? With these big guns, look at me. I look like I need to fucking do a pull up or a push up or something. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, J-Dog. So no, I don't. Maybe I'll go hit the gym today because I look like shit. I look like shit over here. Sober and older. There you go. There you go. Over the top. I haven't watched that one. Shot of vodka is quick. It'll get the job done. Absolutely. Shout out to the trucker that got tossed during the Rodney King riots. Yeah, that's a little, excuse me. That's a little before my time, so I don't know much about that. He had somebody had mentioned his name in one of my old videos though, and I didn't realize they were talking about the guy, so I was just laughing at his name. And they're like, dude, no, he got like the shit beat out of him during the like Rodney King stuff. And I was like, oh, damn it. Maybe I shouldn't have laughed at that guy. I'm not really sure. On the subject of Prime Old School, my dad, 40-year OTR vet, said Prime, when he started, was a top-line company with new, nice, and fast trucks, then got in trouble with the wrecks. That's normally it, Heston. They start wrecking too much, start getting sued and, all that stuff. They'll slow those trucks down. I would agree with you, Heston. I don't know for sure that that's the answer, but it's got to be. It's absolutely got to be. Yep. Have you ever thought about getting a long nose truck, or do you prefer arrows? Well, I was going to get one of those. I was trying to get the W900 when I was at Western Flyer because they do lease those out, but they didn't have any available. I thought it would be kind of cool to at least try one out for a while. I didn't really think I was going to stay at Western Flyer for forever, but I tried to get one and they didn't have one. As an owner though, like, I don't know that it's the best decision just because of the fuel mileage issues. I mean, their fuel mileage isn't the worst ever, but it's not great as far as I know. I could be wrong about that. Honestly, if they get as good a fuel mileage as like a T680 or something, cool, sounds fun. But yeah, I'd consider it. I just haven't. Swift is destroying him internally. They might be. Maybe they're just breaking me down. Hey there, Jim Jones. I've got lime Kool-Aid already here. Yeah, put some. What did we decide on? Is he putting vodka in the Kool-Aid? Yeah, put something in it to make it really, really pop for you. I cook with an electric skillet in the truck. There you go. Yeah, I might have to get something like that. I might have to get some sort of like frying pan type setup, because the way I cooked that fucking steak last night, I could eat steak every fucking day the way I did that thing. So maybe I'll do that. Do they still have arm wrestling championships? I think they do. They also have those slapping contests. You ever seen those where they just stand face to face and they just slap the dog shit out of each other? Those are interesting. Those are real interesting. But I think they still do arm wrestling things. I think. Get a Galans. It's a microwave oven, air fryer. It's awesome. I don't know, Ryan. I mean, I'm not saying you make a bad point by any means, but I might just start pan frying steaks every day for the rest of my life. I don't think I will ever get sick of that steak I made last night. Half of it's still in there. I'm about to go eat that motherfucker. That shit was good. All good as long as it got through. Yeah, it did. It did. I'm sorry I didn't respond, though. I'm kind of a dick like that. Trucker Dave in Red, I'm glad to see you, too. I'm glad to see you too. I'm visiting someone right now that we both like very much. So good to see you. Good to see you, Trucker Dave in Red. Awesome. That's cool, man. Really cool to see you. Taking the weekend off in Delaware. Have fun. Okay, cool. Awesome, Mary. Enjoy that. That's really cool to see you, Trucker Dave. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I like that guy. Is that your channel? Everyone go subscribe to Trucker Dave in Red right now. Well, after the stream's over. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Random question. Ever hit a deer, moose, elk, or bear? That says bear. That doesn't say beer. Any big ass animals like that? I tapped a deer once. Like it was actually pretty comical. I was coming out of Eisenhower Tunnel in Colorado, and it was snow and ice and everything out there. And I came out of the tunnel, and there was a bunch of deer in front of the truck, and I was like trying to slow the truck down, and I tapped a deer at like 3 miles per hour, and this deer fell over. And then it just got up and stared at me like, what the fuck, bro? And then it just bounced off into the woods, and it just left a little tiny dent in the truck. But yeah, knocked a little deer over. So yeah, that's it though. That's all that's happened. All joking aside, I'm very interested to hear your experience at Swift. Yeah, and I'll put out the videos. I absolutely will. If it's a good day, it's a bad day, good week, bad week, whatever happens, I'll put out the videos. I mean, worst case is they fire me for being angry at them, and then I got to go find a new job. So, yeah, we'll definitely keep kicking out the videos for sure. Absolutely. I've been watching since the talks on the Colorado mountains. Hell yeah, Trucker Don. That shit just bouncing around the mountains in the dark, just yelling at my camera all night. Yeah, that was the good shit. I was truly free on YouTube back then because nobody knew who I was. So when I would go completely off the rails, pissed off in my truck, nobody cared. It was no big deal. Now if I do it, Trucker Don, 10 videos come out about what an asshole I am. So yeah, it was a different life for me for sure. Do you still shoot pool? Still have your own cue? Nope, I do not. But I would love to play some pool. Maybe I'll do that today too. So far I got to eat my steak, go to the gym, go play pool, eat Indian food. The list just keeps growing. The list just keeps growing of things I have to do today. So anyways, yeah, that would be fun though. That would be fun. Oh, I think, why'd that show up twice? Oh, I think, okay, you asked twice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got that. Yep. When people zig, you should zag. That's how most fortunes have been made. Absolutely. And kind of a funny thing, I actually set up my Webull account to purchase $50 of Knight Swift shares every week now. So every week I'm going to buy Knight stocks. That's a little more than one stock right now at its current price. So yeah. And then maybe when I get to the point where I got to pay off my truck, I have enough Knight Swift stocks to sell and give the money to Swift to buy my truck. That's the plan. It's not a good one, but it's the plan nonetheless. No way, never going fully AI for at least 50 years. Maybe 50 years is a good estimate. I wouldn't say you're wrong. I said at least 20, but I don't think that 50 is necessarily a wrong answer either. I don't. There's a long ways to go. There's a long ways to go for sure. But these companies are going to keep trying to devalue us as truckers, drive down our wages, drive down our rates because we need cheaper shipping. God damn it, we need cheaper shipping. And that's okay because it's going to wash a bunch of people out of trucking that are like, why the fuck am I here? I'm not making shit. And then that's when the pendulum, is that how you say that? That's when that swings. And then we start to make money again. So 50 years is fair. I don't necessarily disagree with that. Oh, fuck, Jay-Z, thank you. I was trying not to say anything. But thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't want to say it. If you say it, that's okay. But yes, Jay-Z is right, my friends. I am 42 years old today. I'm getting old. I'm turning into an elderly man. But thank you, Jay-Z, so much for that. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I guess it's set. It used to be not set to the correct birthday on Snapchat. And apparently I changed it at some point because I woke up this morning to a lot of people saying happy birthday to me. So I appreciate that, Jay-Z. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Agree. Of course you agree. I don't know what you agree to, but damn right. My cousin is a professor at U of M and deals with self-driving vehicle program and says we have nothing to worry about for the next 20 years. I agree. I think so, Nick. At least. Let's say 20 is the quickest it would happen. But I think absolutely at least 20 years before anything like that happens. I agree with you. Just finished my last day of work, about to go to CDL school in a few days. There you go. Awesome. Good luck with that. I hope it goes good. Showed up at the receiver a day early to park, and we're having a company fair. Free crawfish boil. Oh my God. That sounds amazing. That sounds fantastic. Did they let, so you're at the receiver and they are doing that for their company. Are they letting you eat, Jay-Z? Are they giving you some food? I hope they are, because if they're just out there eating crawfish and like laughing at you from across the parking lot, then that's a dick move. But hopefully they're giving you some food too. That's awesome. Trucking by Grateful Dead is my favorite trucking song. I don't think I know that one. But yeah, sure. Sounds good. Greetings from Illinois. Good to see you, Tommy. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Oh, we got another $2 super chat from Isaiah. He says, do Swift leasers pay for insurance, fuel, etc.? Yeah, so we cover the cost of fuel. There is some fixed cost. I could look them up, but I'm probably not going to right now. But we do have some fixed costs, of course, that have to do with insurance, permits, things like that. I could look them all up and tell you what they are, Isaiah. I probably won't right now, but yes, there are some costs that the lease purchase drivers have for sure. Absolutely. Where were we? Junkyard Mo is over here just getting hammered, just looking out the window, drinking beers, looking out the window, eating fortune cookies, and then the main 6-course meal has shown up for Junkyard Mo. So we just saw Junkyard Mo's life in pictures, everybody, and that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Having beers, staring out the window, fortune cookies before dinner, and then, oh my God, all the food has just arrived. That's a good fucking day right there, Junkyard Mo. That's a good fucking day. I should buy some Swift stock. That's what I'm doing. Just one a week, about $50 worth every week. Sure, why not? What's the harm in that? My very first trucking company, my very first over-the-road trucking company was the JBS fleet. Because, JBS, the meat packing plant, they have their own fleet also. And that was my very first one. Long time ago. Nicolas Cage for office. I love Nicolas Cage. Yeah, you could convince me to vote for Nicolas Cage. It's the way he talks, the way he pronounces his words. Like, all he would have to do is give one presidential speech and sold. So yeah, Nicolas Cage for president, absolutely. And Jay-Z with the $5. Thank you, I appreciate you. You said they came up and asked if I wanted some of that good old Nolans hospitality. I was afraid they turned me around because of the event. Honestly, that's cool, Jay-Z. I'm glad they gave you some food over there and let you join in on that. That's a lot of places wouldn't do that, so that's really cool. Anyways, with that said, guys, I am at my hour mark where I start to get really tired and I'm starving. And I was talking about that I still got half that steak I cooked last night. And I can't wait to go eat that motherfucker because it's delicious. So I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. I'm going to get the hell out of here. I always go through these comments when the stream's over. Thank you to the guys that wished me a happy birthday. I appreciate that. So I will finish reading your comments, but the stream's over. I got a steak to eat. I got beers to drink, but I appreciate you guys nonetheless. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.